Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Taylor and Brooke to have a discussion. They wouldn't agree when it comes to Ridge and Nick. Taylor pushed Ridge to find out what was on his mind all night. Eventually, he admitted that he set up Nick and Brooke together. Taylor tried to counsel the developer. At the same time, it really sounded like Taylor was pushing Ridge to admit that he still has passions for Brooke. The psychologist might claim that she's not insecure, but her constant examinations suggest else. Brooke has been given a tempting proposition by Nick. Nick said that she has to put Ridge in the history. Luckily, the seaman gave her some time to suppose about it. Beck knows that she still loves Ridge veritably much, and that's the person she wants to be with. At the same time, if Ridge has moved on with Taylor, also Brooke needs to find a way to move on as well. Working at Forrester Creations with Ridge each day clearly isn't helping. At some point, Taylor and Brooke come face to face. While Ridge hates Nick and wants him to stay down from Brooke, Taylor is right. Crest and Beck has no right to tell her what to do presently. Taylor will be interested in keeping her relationship with Ridge. At the same time, Ridge is hyperactive, focused on his covetousness of Nick. That's a striking red flag for Taylor. It seems that the two women wouldn't agree on this situation with Ridge and Nick. Brooke to have a decision to make. Brooke was caught off guard by Nick's unforeseen return and kiss. Nick wants Brooke to be his fortune, but Ridge has a problem with that. It's okay for Ridge to be with Taylor, but not okay for Brooke to move on. Okay, Ridge. Brooke will get some trusted opinions from others about her romantic future. The other issue is, can Brooke indeed move on from Ridge? It's been months now and she still can't stop stewing over him. Nick did advise Brooke that if they get back together, she has to leave Ridge in the history. There are scenes in Capri and Naples. A new world has opened for Brooke. How effects change so presto. Brooke was each about her fortune with Ridge but might be talking about fortune with a different man by Thursday. Brooke can't stay to tell Katie each about her hassle and kiss with Nick. Yes, he's back, surprised her in Eric's office while she was in her lingerie, and told her that he wants to be with her again. Brooke no way anticipated such a thing and doesn't know what to suppose. Well, Big Mouth Katie always knows what to suppose. She also had a thing for Nick formerly and lets Brooke know that she needs to be careful. She may also be sick and tired of watching Brooke pine over Ridge, which is exactly how Hope also feels. They want Brooke to be happy, and it might be time to face that Ridge isn't the person for her presently. Can Brooke accept a brand new fortune who sings her love songs and loves her and only her? Who wouldn't? There might also be a development with Hayes we watched in horror as Luna approached the little boy and gave him a gift. Luna didn't hurt him, but also was spontaneously asked to educate an art class, the one at the sand house that Hayes is attending. This will just give Luna more access to the little boy, but what happens when Electra comes to pick him up? Hayes to be in peril as Luna continues targeting the little boy. Carter and Hope will face a complication. Carter and Hope could face a romantic complication. Steffi tries to get Daphne to come back to Los Angeles. There must be a work reason why Steffi wants her friend back. Hope will have a serious issue with that. So, we might see if Steffi is successful or if Daphne tells no. Luna is now inside of Hayes' art class after being befriended by the educator. With Luna getting all these unanticipated openings, she'll have the chance to get near to Hayes. It's looking like the villain might earn Hayes' trust, also abduct him. Still, I could see rivals and reformed villains joining the cause to find the little boy, if Luna does abduct Hayes. It would be a great chance for Steffi, Finn, Electra, Bill, Lee, and indeed Sheila Carter to join forces. Hope and Steffi are musketeers again, just like Liam wants, but how long can it last? Perhaps not long at each if Steffi insists on getting Daphne back to Los Angeles? Hope surely doesn't want that woman in their life again now that she's eventually happy with Carter. The last thing she needs is competition for Carter when there had always been competition for Liam. Now, there's indeed competition for Thomas Forrester and Hope has had enough. Will Daphne ruin the armistice between Hope and Steffi? She's in love with Carter and might decide to fight for her man, who was no way really her man to begin with. And what really happened the night that Daphne assured Carter in his apartment? A lone bystander checking out Steffi and Finn's house through a long lens, but nothing notices. Plus, Nick returns, which sets up a reunion for him and Brooke. Luna is concentrated on Steffi. She believes that Steffi is really the only thing that stands between her and Finn's relationship. It seems like Luna has set up a way to get at Steffi and Finn now, too. Through her half-family, Hayes. Luna stopped by Steffi and Finn's unasked, not too long ago. And it seems like she figured out some effects about the little boy. Brooke poured out her heart to Hope. She had absolutely no doubt that her fortune, Ridge, would eventually return to her. Sure, he's spending his life with Taylor right now, but that didn't discourage Brooke from deciding she and Ridge would work out in the end. Hope didn't argue too important. After all, who can argue with fortune? Nick seeing Brooke while Luna gives Hayes an unanticipated gift. His unannounced appearance sets the stage for a charged hassle between Brooke and Nick. Taylor and Ridge defy the verity about their love and the woman still between them. Luna's vengeance blood. She's shooting her shot. Luna's got a gun, and she's putting it to good use. But first, she might have to reevaluate her target before all hell breaks loose. Luna learned the cold wave, hard verity. No bone. Wants to deal with her brand of crazy. Sheila was the first to tell her to leave city. Soon enough, everyone in her life followed suit. Bill told Luna farewell for good. He acted as if he wanted nothing to do with her. Steffi and Finn have been telling Luna to remove herself from their property, but she wouldn't hear. All this rejection has made her go to the dark side. Luna bought a new gun and has been rehearsing with it ever ago. Her end is on Steffi, but that could change, especially after the way she watched Finn interact with Hayes. But now, anyone's fair game. Luna has a long list of adversaries that she snappily erected up within a week. Luna is feeling some type of way, especially after crashing into the Cliff House formerly again. She noticed the way that Finn assured Hayes. That's all she wanted all her life. Now, in her mind, she might be allowing that Hayes doesn't earn to have a father in her life. However, no bone can if she can't have her father. We could see her vengeance plot changing in the coming weeks. She might shift her attention to the entire Finnegan bunch. Finn laid down the law when he told her that he didn't want a relationship with her, giving her a reality check. Luna might feel bitterness and abomination toward the happy family. She'd do anything to rip them piecemeal, indeed if that means killing off one of their kin. Actually, we couldn't be more thrilled. The dashing ocean captain turned businessman has always made swells, and now that he's back, we're diving headfirst into all the juicy romantic possibilities. Teasers allude he's got his eyes on Brooke. Brooke, the chemistry was always there, passionate, dramatic, and incontrovertibly sexy, but haven't we all seen that show before? Teasers show she's the reason for his return. She's the bone that got down. But, Nick deserves commodity fresh, and honestly, Brooke's plate is always a little too full with obsessing over Ridge and whatever other chaos she's swirling in. Still, if anyone can shake up her love life and steal the limelight, it's Nick. But what if he turned his attention to Taylor? Okay, she's living the dream as Ridge's one and only right now, but what of it? Taylor and Nick's connection was no way completely explored, and now might be the perfect time. Taylor is predicated, smart, and still stunning, plus, wouldn't it be deliciously ironic if Nick swooped in just as Brooke allowed? She had Taylor beat again? We could see sparks flying from the moment they lock eyes. Katie is another interesting option. She's strong, steady, and deserves a man who's going to put her first, not treat her like a backup plan. A Nick and Katie pairing could be bold, balanced, and romantic in a way we haven't seen in a while. We'd bed for them. And if we really want to stir the pot, what about Donna? She's pious to Eric, but let's face it, Nick has the charm to turn anyone's head. An interdicted fling between Donna and Nick would be outrageous, libelous, and oh so delightful to watch. We wouldn't mind if Nick went full Casanova and got entangled with further than one Logan woman. Brooke and Donna? Katie and Taylor? The possibilities are endless, and we're absolutely then for the chaos. Nick's return is a golden occasion for us to shake effects up in the love department. Whether he finds true love, heartache, or commodity amorous in between, we're ready to sail wherever this boat goes. Just one thing's for sure, it's going to be a wild lift.